Hello guys, and welcome back to the Sino-Soviet Union playthrough. In the last episode, the United States took Cuba, of all things, and Demo went ahead and took Singapore in about an hour. I've been working on some diplomacy with other people, trying to get them into our sphere, secure some alliances, and at the very end of the last episode, Pakistan declared war on India, and that's where we're picking it up now.
Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Did they do it?
Pakistan,
oh my god, they did it!
India.
They did it! They actually did it! They actually just did it!
India.
I don't have the ability to support India, but I have the ability to condemn Pakistan.
Well, that's the same thing, technically. I'm gonna condemn Pakistan.
Holy shit, they actually did it. Mutual defense invoked. I don't actually have a lot of justification towards Pakistan. I'm gonna support opposition of Pakistan and monitor this situation.
I'm gonna once you unpause it, I'm condemning.
So the war has started. I don't think Pakistan stands a chance against India, honestly. I really don't think they stand a chance. India just has more militarization. It's so much larger, more fabs and everything.
Well, you got what you wanted. Just maybe not.
I can't believe it actually. I think this is scripted. I think this is actually scripted, given the time. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. Oh, this is crazy. India should get its garrisons up, and once its garrisons are up, Pakistan would have a hard time pushing through anyway. I'm supporting opposition in Pakistan. My money's not doing so hot, though. Shit. India's rushing troops to the west, deploying them. They both have one bar on the military. India's huge, though, so a lot of its troops have a way to go, but they're sending quite a bit. Pakistan's already kind of bunched up.
Too bad you couldn't send your units down through my land, through India, and into Pakistan that way.
I can, technically. I'm holding off right now. I'm just monitoring the situation.
It could take too long.
Pakistan has a very aggressive push going on right now. They got an alright amount of military goods. Both of them are doing alright on military goods. I may be going to war with Pakistan. I mean, I'm just supporting their opposition right now in case I decide to do it. If the war with India kind of fizzles out, then what I'm probably going to do is declare war myself, because I think that would be enough to make India get really happy. But look at all India's troops going. I'm going to send India some military goods.
I'm just paying off my debt.
Damn, look at all this brutal fucking fighting. Oh, Jesus Christ. They seem pretty evenly matched tech-wise. I'm not seeing that one side has impressively better units or anything. I think India has more old units. Belgium and Malta made an alliance.
Gotta deal with Malta.
Pakistan's still pushing a little bit, but it's a brutal fucking fight right now.
They're just trying to blaze to the capital.
They're trying and failing. The Indians have too much in numbers. They don't have any kind of tech advantage to really push India back that fast. They're making some progress down in one area, but I'm not seeing any garrisons present in a lot of these places.
They make a bit of progress, but then they get pushed back, and then they have to take what they took. That's what I see with the lines shifting, because I don't have line of sight.
I have line of sight. I can see exactly what's happening. And it's really back and forth. Like, a city gets taken, it gets lost. It gets taken, it gets lost. India is having to retreat with a lot of troops right now. But the numbers on the front are still crazy. Oh, hey, one of my troops is arriving. Randomly. One of my ATs is down there. Alright. I think I just saw some Iranian troops. There's some Iranian troops here. A couple troops, actually. Some troops are going around, like, on their own. Just the way you said. A lot of Iranian troops are going. That's funny. A lot of troops in general. Mostly from my colonies and stuff. Even though I didn't invoke mutual defense, I do notice I do have a bit of a relations boost from this. So I'm going to take advantage and keep trying to raise my reputation through trades while their troops go and fight. Some of my troops are on the front line and helping as well. Iran's sending a whole bunch to help, that's for sure. India is pushing back outwards now. They are still kind of in the process of reclaiming land. They pushed into some land they didn't already own, but overall I think Pakistan's initial push has kind of worn out, and now it's starting to go in India's favor.
Oh, look at, I think it's Iran trying to push towards Islamabad.
I saw them doing some crazy ass push early on.
They have 2 combat engineers over there. Oh no, they're going after Abbottabad.
A couple of my troops just on and off keep getting sent in. Random ass troops like anti-tanks and supply trucks.
Your
Fine
minister's
with this.
probably like, what does India need?
Satellite available for launch. Launch that bitch.
Well, I mean, if you don't get them to flip, if you can make them burn through their treasury, maybe they gotta take more and more debt to recover.
I mean, I'd rather them join us, and I believe it is possible, especially because I am gaining some good relations with them from this. Either way, the end of this war can only help, because no matter who loses, it's currently 1 less blue. I want India to win, though, because India we can flip, and India has more. India's a big player. Pakistan's not as important.
Yeah, India is a mini China. So that would help us.
God, this is, I dare say, in terms of the two parties that are at war, this is the biggest war to happen yet. You having the US interfere in your war may have been bigger, maybe. God, how many troops do they have deployed? They don't actually have even 1 million troops deployed right now, India. Not even 1 million. And Pakistan, a fraction of it. Their bars are still so tiny. It's so funny considering how crazy this war is.
How close are you to having it filled fully with the bars?
Not even. Not even. It was pretty low to start with. It's a lot higher now.
How's your diplomatic rating? Not to civilian, but diplomatic.
Past halfway. New alliance formed Jamaica and Cyprus. India's already lost 87,000 people. Pakistan's lost 130, almost 2,000 people. Pakistan is at a net negative of land so far in this war. They've killed 133. They've lost 217. Nice. Oh, I just lost.
To be fair, while India is getting land, it's still even in a way.
I'm looking at the entire front line, Demma, and I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
I'm talking, okay, you removed the allied people like Iraq and your units.
The allied people,
Iran.
they're allies, Demma. There's barely anybody here that's not Indian. There's some Iranian guys here, yeah, maybe a dozen or so, but most of them are behind the fighting, just chilling out at a base. It's mostly India in the front lines. I can say without a doubt, both sides are very exhausted from this war already in terms of their unit counts, but India has enough units to keep pushing on the capital. They have so many troops just constantly pushing towards the capital, and Pakistan is constantly retreating.
Capital, Iran is on the capital already.
Yeah, they keep sending units like straight there.
Oh, they're sending more and more units.
I lost another AT. My AI just keeps sending like AT and supply trucks, and then losing some of the AT. It's mainly sending supply trucks.
Reroute them to the capital, see if you can help Iran end the war for India.
You say Iran because you can't see what's happening here. Almost every unit, I'll say it again, on the front line is Indian. That wouldn't be helping Iran. India has a gigantic push happening right now. Iran has like 3 units. India's just like swarming their lines right now. Pakistan's on a constant retreat. It's pretty cool. And even more Indian troops are now being sent. There's a whole nother wave of them coming. That's real nice. India has this shit in the bag. This should, if Pakistan falls, East Pakistan, which doesn't have any fighting happening in it really, should become a free country.
And technically, I could push on that.
If you really wanted, yeah, you could.
Now I don't know who to go again towards, Nepal or East Pakistan.
I'd really just go for Nepal or Bhutan, if I were you. Your country, your choice, but that's what I would do. Oh, Pakistan's running out of money completely. They're down to like 36 mil. The Indian troops are just starting to swarm into like the capital area. There's a giant swarm of Indians just surrounding Islamabad. Pakistan is just completely out of money. This is gonna end soon. And then India will get the few fabs and all the pop that Pakistan has. Oh my god.
That's gonna be a lot. Oh, they're catching me in pop.
Dude, Islamabad is surrounded. Oh my god, this is insane.
I keep seeing base captured, but it's not like, doesn't seem like they captured it yet.
Which base?
It's just a message that hovers
That
over,
you're not reading it, that's why. That's telling about all the other bases that are captured. The capital just now got captured. But those reports you saw are bases being captured around the country. Well, the capital has been captured. Are they going to move it? I think they did move it already. Is this the new capital?
Karachi. Sea area.
Karachi, I see. They moved it all the way south.
They chose to fight this war to the bitter end.
Maybe. Well, you know they might surrender on when India's on the way down there. India is racking up some crazy amount of debt, let me tell you. Oh my god, they have so many troops pushing right at the new capital. Oh, they're all just steam. It's a railroad, that's why. They're all just steaming down the fucking railroad. This is an insane amount of troops. That should be enough to knock it over. Holy fuck, let's keep trading them. They bought so many military goods from me. Unit lost. I love how the only really offensive of any kind units my guy is sending is AT. He sent an infantry at one point, but he's mainly sending AT. They've stormed through like every single town on the way to the capital now. All they need is a big push and Karachi will fall.
Darn, when I looked over here last time, they weren't even close to that.
Oh, dude, like I said, they have a gigantic amount of units down here now. Absolutely ginormous.
Oh, it's almost over.
Yeah.
Let's see, can they move their capital anywhere? They can move it to Quetta.
My maintenance, by the way, has gone way up because my AI has been deploying more troops because of the tensions of the war. I feel like he's mostly been deploying ships, though, which is interesting. Karachi is literally about to fall. There is a single garrison. It's almost dead, and there's a swarm of Indians outside.
Orders.
It's trying to figure out where to go. It's like, what do I do? It can't take territory is the problem because it's a sub. Oh, it's done! It's done!
It's over.
Alright, let me fix my fucking maintenance spending for a little bit here. Just cut that a whole bunch. Thank you. Region falls. India has completely annexed Pakistan. They now have over 550 million people.
Yeah, compared to my 645. So I was right around the point when I said it was going to be around 95 million difference.
So I'm going to send all my troops that are there back home. I lost some troops in that war. It's fine. East Pakistan is a new country. Yep, East Pakistan's a new country and it's NATO aligned. I saw that coming. That's what it was beforehand as well. Well, technically there's still the same amount of NATO-sided members after that, but East Pakistan doesn't have any military capabilities, and it's surrounded by India and Burma. And India loves me a lot more now. And if I just keep trading them, I might be able to get them on our side. God, the Indian debt went from 30 billion to 50 billion during that war.
But do you like my debt?
It's down to 25 billion. Nice. Gotten much lower. Soviet Iran is up to fucking 70 billion. They're the fourth highest. What the fuck, Soviet Iran? What the actual fuck? My maintenance and training got so high because my AI just deployed so many troops. I just had to slash it manually until it gets all the troops back in reserves. I got my GDP per capita to 2,000. Still under the world average, because the world average is so inflated because of certain countries. Canada's almost at 20 fucking thousand. USA is up at like 10,000. Industrial goods are getting profitable to sell, so I'm going to unlock that. Oh my god, the price of military goods? Holy shit, when did it get that high? I guess it was that war, huh? Oh, India became one of the top military good exporters. They're exporting the goods that I'm selling them. That I've sold them. That's funny. Price is ginormous, though. And they're exporting them at a loss, given the prices that they paid me for them. The top consumer, is still Korea somehow. Korea is consuming more than the US, and I don't see how that's possible. I feel like that's some kind of bug or some shit. India has 2.17 million troops deployed. They've surpassed France. United States has 2.78 million troops deployed. What the hell?
Just relax, it'll be fine.
I'm just trying to figure out why they have that many troops deployed. Is it garrisons? What is it?
Maybe I put the world on high alert.
Why you? How could you have done that? This happened during and after this war over here.
Well, I'm saying the US probably deployed more units to this area where I'm at, and then you just heightened it even more.
India is now in kind of like the top area for military production, which is funny. It makes you realize how little military production people actually have. India is now friendly with me. I'm seeing some real nice progress. I'm doing this entirely with trades because I don't have the fucking money to influence their government or support their ruling party or anything like that. I don't have that kind of money. Hey, they went non-aligned. It's working. My treaty integrity took some big hits for not invoking mutual defense, but it would have taken a bigger hit if I actually did invoke it. I saw how far it would have went. It would have gone down to like 58%. It's down to 75%. It's not so bad.
Wait, hold up. You would have got a hit for invoking defense.
Because
supporting India when Pakistan declared war.
Even the mutual defense only would have made it so I had like originally 34% war justification. That's why. They're not necessarily in my region. I didn't have much war justification towards Pakistan to begin with. And and most importantly, I did not have a formal alliance. That's one of the big ones that gives you a whole bunch. I've researched satellite television. Yay. I'm about to have my second satellite completed, by the way. Satellite available for launch. Launch it. Whoosh. Into space. Into space. And satellite launch confirmed. That's my second satellite. The US hasn't launched satellites, I'm realizing, because it does announce when someone launches a satellite. The US may have the ability to make them, but they haven't launched any. Do you need a refresher on what each satellite type actually does?
I'd have to take a quick look at them. But
increase petroleum reserves. Ooh.
I know once for radar.
Sort of. So there's three. There's communication satellites. These increase communications between your units, which gives them overall more combat efficiency in general. And it's dependent on how much coverage you have of the planet. There's reconnaissance ones, which the more coverage they have, they will randomly start peeking into other countries and seeing where their military units and stuff like that is. And then finally there's missile defense, which will shoot down any nukes, or maybe even other missiles, I think mainly nukes, maybe other missiles, that are being launched in or at or through the territory of yourself and anyone of which you have a missile defense treaty with. Unfortunately, I think that also includes, like, let's say one of your nukes flies through the territory of, say, Chinese Kyrgyzstan. Okay, no, that's a bad example. North Vietnam, and you have a missile defense treaty with them. I believe your satellites will actually shoot down your own nukes. That's what I heard. I've not confirmed that. But because that's what I've heard, that's why I don't like to make missile defense treaties. It could be wrong. I've never tested it. Because even at the start of the 2020 scenario, you don't actually have the technology for those satellites. And Italy and Cyprus made an alliance. They're being real protective of some of these very strategic locations.
I will say this, though. If Brunei gets released before I'm ready to attack any other place, I'm going after Brunei. The reason is it will put me on the island.
Yeah. Everyone else on that island has an alliance with someone by now, which is kind of sad. Hey, I'm researching Man on the Moon finally.
What
Ceasefire. Oh, wait. Oh, North Vietnam signed a ceasefire with Algeria. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes sense because Algeria is in our sphere.
They're still at war with France, though.
Yeah, they're still at war with France and that other old France colony, Tunisia. But hey, that's the first ceasefire. Nice. I'm trying really hard to make India flip, man. Their citizens are now indifferent. I almost got the fucking government, like, maxed out, almost. I'm trading so much. I've been just sitting here trading, I think, for the past, like, 30 minutes with these guys. You have no idea what my life has come to.
I mean, I've been paying off my debt. I'm about ready to go under 20 mil, I think. I mean, 20 billion.
I've learned a lot myself during this playthrough, honestly. And I think I'm going to have a much different strategy the next time I play as a sphere leader. I wanted to extend my protections as far as I could, essentially. But now I have a different idea. Instead of extending my protections to as many people as I could, whether player preference happens or not, I think just focusing down a single target until you get full alliance is probably going to be better in the long run. Oh god, I'm trying so hard. India's rejecting a lot of my trades right now. I think I've saturated them with a lot of the goods that they would buy from me, quite frankly. They have probably the most oil out of everyone in the entire world right now or some shit. I don't know.
I would say just give it a little bit of time and then see if you can flip them over time and not really like immediately. Because the only other alternative you have is supporting their government.
It's not really going to help too much right now. I mean, it could, but... I mean, this is over time, by the way. This is over time. This is taking lots of time.
I was just saying, I think you put them at a point where they're like, we can't really accept much more, if anything at all.
Yeah, they're definitely rejecting most of all my trades. Let me try a different resource. Buy some food for me. I could just start sending them stuff for free. Here's some free food. Here's some free food. Here's some free food.
But hey, I have less debt than your puppet state, Ukraine.
Hey, nice.
By 10 mil.
That's not much different. Fucking Soviet Iran just passed Japan in debt. Jesus Christ, Soviet Iran. You're really not made to be a colony, are you? It's so weird, though, because they're not having any problems. Their economy's healthy, their domestics are healthy, they're sustaining a military, like, it's insane. Soviet Saudi Arabia is one that keeps running into money issues, I've noticed.
You might have to just annex both of them.
They never go...
Hey, Yugoslavia moved back to non-aligned.
Yeah, that's me. I went to go pay some attention to them. Their government is like a little sliver. They're refusing to move past this like little sliver from pleased to delighted. And that's part of the reason why India is still non-aligned. But I got them out of NATO. I got them out of the NATO sphere, and I'm holding them there. And if we can get an alliance with them, we dominate this entire segment between like Western Europe, draw a line down to like North Vietnam or Taiwan, and we just dominate that shit.
Hey Res, I went negative on my financial.
I see that. That's not good.
It'll be fine. I just had a really bad day on trades, and then I now rebounded. I'm positive 41 mil now.
Sometimes I question how much of your rebounds are actually just because of like people giving you shit. I'm not gonna lie, my military in a way is like too big for my population. The problem is this is the kind of military that's needed to fight the USA, so I have to keep it. And it's almost all of it's in reserves. Like more than a third of it is in reserves at this point.
Just think of it like this. Once I get back in proper budget, I'll be able to start increasing my military, and then we'll have larger militaries than the Western world. Once we get North Vietnam rolling, India rolling, and Korea gets stops being stupid. Also, I cannot do anything for a while.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
I'm not even at 70 treaty integrity.
I mean, I would say instead of saying you're not even at 70, I would say you're almost at 70. Remember, 70 is the point where it starts slowing down very rapidly for the next 10%.
I could just picture you bouncing between the two, being like, okay, what trade's gonna send you? What trade's gonna send you?
That's been my gameplay so far for a lot of today. Aside from when that war was going on, you're gonna see that while watching the conflict, I was constantly opening trade with India, sending them a bunch of shit.
They are trying to pass off the agriculture you're giving them to me.
Wait, India?
Yeah.
Are they trying to sell you agriculture?
Yeah, I keep getting trade requests. Here, buy our agriculture.
Yeah, that's totally me right there. I've sold them a whole bunch of agriculture. Oh! Coup d'etat of the Gold Coast. They're now perfect for us. Support that coup. Support that change. And let's see if we can get... I don't know if I'll get everything. Their people hate me. Oh, I can get everything. Formal alliance, baby. With, Gold Coast. Just like that. Now, like, they're not a very important country, but hey, man, free alliance.
And they seem to want all the same with me.
Very good. Oh, looks like Romania is doing a lot better. And yeah, nice. We both got an alliance. Perfect. You're getting more and more alliances. I'm up to 21. You have 7. So you're 1/3 of the way allied with the sphere.
It's a bit hard, but as
oh my god, the leader of India just changed into this random ass chick. I guess it's a historical leader because it's an actual picture. But damn, it just changed into something I was not expecting.
Yeah, I saw in World War I there was at least one country, if not 2, that had a female leader.
I just wasn't expecting this chick that looks like some creepy old lady you'd find at a market to take over India. Just trying to peddle off fortune telling or something, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to support some countries to get a full-fledged alliance going.
Trades help a lot. It helps a lot more when you just give them stuff for free. Especially certain things like money and agriculture, but...
Okay, I don't know what this is going on, but the Gold Coast just gave me 6.65 million.
Again, because your finances are probably some of the worst. In terms of Warsaw, your finances are the worst. In terms of the amount of money you have you maintain a constant, dangerously low amount of money for how big your population is. Your daily expenses are probably usually pretty damn close to the amount of money you maintain.
Yeah, I'm running a low budget, but that's because I'm paying off all my debt.
I know. But you're very... You pay it off and keep yourself very dangerously low. I don't know. I've explained it every single time you mention someone sends you something. I explain this. I don't know how else to word it.
I don't know. Maybe I just expected the AI to pick up on what I was doing.
No, it's an AI demo.
Then again, it is a low budget game.
To it, you're just an AI, like another AI. But that's having a lot of money problems. That's all it knows. It doesn't know that you're a player that's doing this on purpose. I'm just selling so much agriculture.
Too much credit, that's all.
We're looking at AI that dates back to 2004 here. Also, no AI in any strategy game I've ever played would be able to pick up on what you just said. And I played a lot of games like this. Okay, by selling a bajillion ton of fucking agriculture, I now have Italy's why do I keep saying that? India's government pleased with me. The population is going towards the next step. I've yet to get them leaning towards us though. But I'm literally just here over and over again. Diplomatic offer, add to offer, best offer, Just so I can keep making money off of this, too.
Netherlands and Jamaica just formed an alliance.
Of course those cheeky bastards did. It's weird, because India is slowly paying me more and more for all this agriculture as well. Like, I'm just constantly getting better and better offers the more I offer it. It's a weird loop. Ah, no, not espionage. How's their debt doing? Their debt hasn't moved, so they're maintaining. They're just selling this off, probably. Agriculture is the one thing they refuse to say no to. So I'm just sending them the same exact offer over and over again. I'm just getting a little bit more money every time I send it. Ooh, who's that now? Sphere change, Paraguay moving to NATO aligned. Yucky. Yucky, yucky. Come on, India. I'm doing so much for you, man. I know you probably don't have the best relations with the rest of the fucking sphere, but look at how much agriculture I'm tricking you into buying. Is it even a trick? How much agriculture do you have, India? Like, you have... Oh, you don't... Actually, they may produce more than they use, but their reserve isn't that high. So they actually do have a reason to buy this from me.
I wonder if I keep doing that, if they will.
If you do it, then it will only help.